I think that there's a certain way of stunting your growth and, in a sense, sort of clipping your wings when you put yourself in a position to only receive feedback or opinions, views of people who think like you. I guess I'm like a weird person, but I intentionally hear things from both sides. The opposing side, the unknown. And what I mean by this is this happens a lot on Facebook. Facebook is a place where a lot of people of common interest are on your feed. And I have also been told that's why a lot of people no longer are on Facebook because of this, because they want to broaden their horizon, because they want to meet new people, fresh ideas, fresh faces, etc., etc. And I often see people on Facebook that I know from childhood say, you know what, I'm done with Facebook for today. I'm going to head over to Instagram because of this. And it's not only on Facebook, it's in your life, it's on your group text. It's with the people that you call your friends, your business partners, all with the like mind, like mindset, like perspective. And I think that, again, that it stunts our growth in a sense. I encourage you to broaden your horizon, value a sense of understanding of the other side. Now, you may not agree. And when I say I'm a weird person, because I listen to all sides. And that's just me always seeing the good in other people. I can't wrap my mind around the thought that every person is 100% bad. Like you're just trash. Like you are no good to the world. You have no significant meaning to the world. You are just no benefit. Like you're just a waste of space. I do not believe that anyone is 100% this way. So I listen to the other side. I listen to Joe Biden. I also listen to Donald Trump. I listen to Candace Owens. I also listen to the rappers who are, speaking out and showing their side. Other activists, I listen to it all. Now, I may not agree with it all, but at least I have an understanding as to what they're saying. And some of the things I actually agree with. It has helped me to articulate how I feel about certain things that I haven't been able to, express before. So I have a couple things written down here that I've done to help broaden my horizon. I joined Facebook groups. I just don't have people that that are on my news feed. I have groups. That way I'm able to hear other people's opinions. That way I am able to engage with people that I don't know on a personal level. Don't just follow pages and people. I also follow hashtags. And I have noticed that has enabled me to, again, see so if it's a word like prosperity, that means something different to us all. Now, of course, you'll come across posts where people are just trying to, get likes or whatever, get their followers up. But what I realized is that has a different meaning for us all. Prosperity looks different for us all. And being able to read, the captions and the justification as to why the post was posted really has helped me to gain a better understanding to the world around me. My world is just not Texas. My world is just not North Carolina, where I grew up and where I was born. There's a lot more world out here. And with it being a sort of restriction on how we can move about in the world, it's vital that we use all that we can to, connect with other people. And we cannot connect if we're stunting our growth to this small mindset, small perspective of what we've known for all of these years. And also, when you join those groups and you see these extra posts from hashtags that you follow, speak up. Ask a question. I think that makes a huge difference as opposed to saying, all leaves are green. As opposed to saying, are all leaves green? Because in my experience or in my life, I've only seen X, Y, and Z. So then someone could chime in and say, you know what, where I grew up, the leaves were purple, posing a question as opposed to having a cement block in your mind with this is the way that it is and this is the way that it's going to be, all based on my experience, when there's so much more to this one thing that we have never had the privilege or had the experience of experiencing, if that makes sense. Okay, the last thing is having an open mind and empathizing. So I think that they go hand in hand, although empathizing to me can sometimes come across as a sad thing. But I think that you can have empathy and lend a piece of you to understand. And it doesn't have to be a sad thing. It could just be a sense of understanding, in my opinion. That's the way I think about empathizing. But I just want to end it here. What we know is not all that there is. The Bible tells us that God's ways are not his ways. His thoughts are larger than our thoughts and higher than our thoughts. There is another way than what you have been accustomed to all of these years. Expand.